Here's another week in my life as a 26-year-old journalist in Chicago. So I kick things off with this beautiful shot of the skyline. Our most important work gets done in this room. Then I read over every line of our new magazine. The spread is almost done, so I'm doing one last full copy edit. It's 96 pages long, easily our longest issue yet. So yeah, that takes me roughly 4 hours. Once I'm done, I take a break and head over to the park to read this profile piece on Mr. Swift. I popped an RB back at the studio to carry me through the rest of the afternoon. By the next day, the spread is looking really nice. We turned around all the final tweaks overnight. Shout out to Moy for all of her hard work designing this thing as she traveled abroad. Once it's officially complete, we send the spread off to the printer. We work with Summers and Far and Back. They're a family-owned business in Chicago that's been around for 106 years. Yes, you heard that right. Here's the Sears Tower again. I'm doing a lot of busy work today, but my top priority is writing Thursday's newsletter. It's actually our 100th newsletter, which is pretty nuts. I wrote some reflections in there, but the TLDR is that I'm quite grateful for all of the readers who continue to show up every week. Also, I've become a big fan of the Spot Bowls of Rice in Chinatown. They leave these great handwritten letters with orders, and you know I'm a sucker for a good handwritten letter. Chris and I stayed pretty late putting together a carousel template for our offline series. Here's me being a performative male as I wait for the train the next morning. I meet up with Zach to finalize our music and food options for Wednesday's block party. We also had a bit of a printing scare. Our magazine design needed some formatting changes, and after a long day of back and forth with the printer, we're all set to receive issue 7 on Monday. Big sigh of relief for your boy. Crater Mag has always been saddle-stitched in the past, but this new issue is going to be our first perfect bound one, so I'm really pumped to get it in hand. Anyway, after a long week, I enjoy the view one last time from my favorite room. I grabbed an Italian beef to end the week, and it came with yet another great handwritten note. See you next week.